So if all this goes ahead, how soon will we feel the effects of this trade war, and what products will be hit the hardest? CTV's Jeremy Thompson has been looking into this angle for us today. He joins us live outside of the Loblaws and Ice District this evening. So, Jerry, you spoke with a top Alberta economist today about the immediate tariff impacts. How does he see this playing out?
Yeah, Matt, I spoke with ATB chief economist Mark Parsons today about this, and he says basically any way you slice it, this is simply a devastating day for Alberta and Canada's economy. He says because the tariffs apply to everything, he believes Canadians and consumers will see prices rising virtually everywhere, and he also believes the tariffs could stick around well into next year. Even on a weekday morning, the parking lot at this West End Costco is packed, and shoppers have more than groceries on the brain.
Even before it was expensive, but I don't know how we are gonna do after when they apply 25% tariffs on us.
Like last night, even at curling, we're all like, oh God, tomorrow's the day. And everyone's like, oh, tomorrow's the day, it's doomsday. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go get a few things.
No one we spoke with has noticed a spike in prices from America's newly imposed 25% tariffs, but they expect that will change.
Some of the stuff that is American, I'm like, I better get it now while it's cheap.
We're anticipating the prices are going to keep going up.
Yeah.
And there might be a lack. Right? We don't know what's going to happen as more people are sourcing out Canadian and Mexican products.
Prepare for the worst and hope for the best, I suppose.
Obviously, the longer they last, the greater the impact will be.
ATB's chief economist says the tariffs will likely stay in effect until the American economy sees substantial pain, like inflation and job losses. In the meantime, Mark Parsons predicts the Bank of Canada will try to prevent a recession.
So we see the Bank of Canada moving lower on interest rates. So that's good news for borrowers. But it's bad news for consumers. They're going to see prices of a lot of products going up with some of these counter tariffs that are coming into place.
That means groceries and basically any item Canadians buy, except for gasoline, because Canada is a producer.
The refineries are going to have their margins squeezed, or they can pass on that cost to the U.S. consumer. So it's actually the U.S. consumer that's going to feel it at the pump.
Overall, Parsons says Canadians should stay calm and see how their lives are impacted before making any rash financial decisions. I also spoke with a spokesperson from the Alberta Food Producers Association today, and of course, they're no fan of these tariffs, but their focus is now on how to minimize the impact of Canada's counter tariffs. As we know, food products tend to go kind of back and forth across the border many times in various stages of production. So they are hoping, that group is hoping that only the counter tariffs will only apply to the finished products rather than ingredients or packaging, which could help sort of minimize the impact on these price increases for the products that Canadians end up buying. Of course, put that to Mark Parsons, and he says that it sounds good in principle, but it gets very complicated very quickly. Matt?
All right, Jeremy Thompson live in downtown Edmonton tonight. Thank you.